I don't buy their story one bit. Disclaimer notice. This video is for entertainment purposes only. All information in this video is not based on fact. It is all alleged, based upon my intuition, my opinion, what I believe my tarot cards are telling me. I encourage each and every one of you to do your own research, form your own opinions. After all, I'm just a blonde throwing cards. Now that we got the disclaimer out of the way, I'm going to play you a couple video clips. And the first video clip was, if you notice, when she was asked, when Mama was asked what happened, pay attention very closely to her answer. The second video clip, you need to pay very close attention to how the question was answered. They didn't even answer the question. You'll see. You'll see. Oh, you want to see a fired up Jen? You're getting one tonight. I've been fired up all fucking day. Whoop, I'm not even 10 minutes in. My bad.
He said, "Goodnight, Mom, I love you." Say goodnight to his puppies. A little bit later, I wound up going to bed, and when I woke him up for school, he wasn't there.
Inevitably end up pointing their finger back at you. We were talking earlier, and I mean, are you both in the clear?
I can tell you that Mom, myself, and the father have worked very fully and cooperatively with all agencies across the board. We have anything that they've wanted, we have provided. So cooperation is there.
So what did you notice? Both of these clips pinged my radar immediately. Oh my God. First one, what did you notice? Comment below. And comment below what you noticed on the second one. I'm going to tell you what I noticed. On that first clip, what did she say? She said that, like, when she told him to go to bed, when she got up in the morning and she woke him up, let me repeat, when she woke him up, he was gone. Red flag! Red flag! How could she effing wake him up if he wasn't even in his bed? What did she mean by gone? I'll tell you what she meant, and we'll see if we verify it in the cards. He was in his bed, and his spirit wasn't there, his body was. That's why she couldn't wake him up. That's what she meant by he was gone. Second clip. The second clip, the interviewer, if you notice, asked, flat out said, you know, there's people pointing the finger at you, honey. What do you got to say about it? Are you in the clear? Never answered that question. Oh, I'm cooperating with police. Me and Mom and Dad, we're cooperating with the police. We're giving them everything they want. We're answering their questions. Never said that they were in the clear. That is key. This poor boy, he went missing in Tennessee. And he went missing the same day. The same effing day as Maddie Soto. Yeah, imagine that. There is something really sus here. And if you look up the whole interview, if I could get the whole interview, the link to it, I will link it in the description box. Watch the whole thing. Watch the body language. And Mama D, she said this, that she pointed this out through the whole entire interview. Not once does the stepfather or the mother ever address Sebastian by his name. Not once. And when asked to address, what would you say to Sebastian? They never talked directly to Sebastian. Not once. Not once did they say, baby, please, please come home. We love you. We're so worried about you, Sebastian. I stand corrected. I think at one point they were talking about, they kept emphasizing, you're not in trouble. You're not in trouble. 2 key words for the whole interview. You'll have to watch it. 2 key words. It was said over and over again. He stubborn and trouble. This whole thing is sus to me. What do you think about us getting into the cards now? I'm a little bit salty right now. So, you all have been blowing up my inbox over this one, and we're going to address it. We're in for a ride. This is a bonbon day, bonbon video, or in my case, a Reese's Blizzard. Go grab your sweets. And let's dig in. And yes, I need my sweets for this one. Oh, that's good. I had to stand out in the rain a little bit because the DoorDash driver couldn't find me. Come on, how can you not find Mystic Jenn? Huh? Anyhow, the rain I don't think it made me any less salty. Oh, desiring and wanting. Okay. Singing, dancing. I'm getting a picture here. Zombie maze, confusion, disorientation, nightmares, losing sleep, sleepy hollow. I'm getting intuitive hits already. Searching for evidence. Ha, ha, ha. Yeah. Yeah. They're searching for evidence, right? Let me tell you. Here's what went down. Okay. Sebastian was a little bit rowdy, probably on the high energy side. And He wanted to stay up. He wanted to continue singing, continue dancing. The parents in the interview mentioned that he loved music. Well, Sebastian didn't want to go to bed. Mama was exhausted. Her energy was just too wore down and didn't want to deal with Sebastian anymore. I gotta watch dripping ice cream. And so but Sebastian couldn't fall asleep. And so Mama, allegedly speaking entertainment purposes only, gave Sebastian something to help him sleep. Now keep in mind, I probably don't need to mention this. Sebastian is on the higher functioning of the autism scale spectrum. I believe he's got Asperger's, and I'm very familiar with Asperger's. Because I have personal experience with Asperger's. So she gives him something, and I think he goes to knock him out, but it makes him a little bit loopy, disoriented. And so maybe he's still acting up because he's out of his head. He doesn't know what he's doing. So she gives him a little bit more. I told you to go to bed. That's what she said to him. So now, there was probably an accidental too much stuff, right? But there's no evidence of life or the alternative. Nothing's been seen on any cameras. But did they go around checking everybody's Ring doorbell cameras and stuff? No. So, what happened to him? And stepdad, or boyfriend, or whatever he was a crane operator, buku miles away. Was he home? Was he there? It's kind of like he was supposed to be at work when he got the phone call that Sebastian was missing. And he's supposed to be like 250 miles away on the job. And in the interview, she slips and she says, "Oh, and I called you at work and you were here in minutes." What did he do? Run a rocket ship from NASA to get home in a few minutes? See what I mean? This is a bonbon ice cream video. I hope you got your ice cream. Yes, I am a little different. And by the way, don't you be coming at me and saying, "Oh, you are convicting them before they even have any jury, before there's even any charges drawn." I don't want to fucking hear it, because this is my channel. My opinion, just like my disclaimer says. Okay? Don't you be coming at me. Because I tell you what, I will be shooting energetic fireballs and energetic daggers right your way if you come at me. Okay? I'm telling you, because when it comes to these babies and these innocent children, that's one good way of getting me fired up. Wow, the cards are talking. They want to talk. Swear I got third of the deck come out. See, we've got, I'll have to figure this out. We got player, jack of diamonds. We got the diamond ring. That is a commitment. We got the veil, 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 veil. Hello, ho, ho, ho. Red flag. We got the veil. Oh my God, we got the Trinity. Oh, wow. Oh, fence sitter. Mercury. And roses. What do I make of this? This is the couple. Okay. Who, working together with the Trinity. Okay. They were working together. This couple worked together to figure out what they were going to tell everybody, getting their story straight. How are we going to play this out? And we're going to sit on the fence here. They're kind of sitting on the fence on how this is going to go down. And excuse me, the fence sitter doesn't act, they react. So we're going to play this. If we play our cards right, we're not going to act on anything, but we're going to watch and see, and we'll figure it out on how we're going to, and talk about it when something comes up, of how we're going to react to it, or and how are we going to play it off, right? Because hush is the word. We got an agreement here. We got to be quiet. Because what really went on is a big secret. But they're hoping that they come out smelling like a rose in this. I'm afraid to even dig into the true crime deck. Holy shit. So, to put all these playing cards together. Yeah, the growl. The dogs. They're on it. Okay? But to put this all together with this part of it. So, we're in the timeline where something happens that night. Where Sebastian gets knocked out and accidentally leaves his body. Okay? So, the couple, they say, you know what? We got to figure out how we're going to play this. We got to play this right. Okay? We're the fence sitter. We didn't act on anything. We didn't do anything. We got to get our story straight here. This is what we're going to tell. We got to secretly, behind the veil, take Sebastian somewhere, and where he's not going to be found. We're going to be the grieving parents here, but we got to play our cards right. We got to play this right. We got to work together, not against each other, and everything will be fine. We'll come out smelling like a rose. So the first set of cards was the event. Second set of cards was the reaction, the scrambling. Oh, fuck, what do we do now? Sebastian's not waking up. I think he had too much of this or too much of that. Yeah, go ahead and take some bites of your ice cream. Okay. Next deck. I did a hell of a lot of pre-shuffling of this. But of course, we got to shuffle on camera too. So that it doesn't look like I staged the cards. And we're going to mix the piles up. This is how we're going to do it. Of course, this deck is so huge. Okay, what do we got here? Tell us the story of these people that I don't think are telling the truth. Natural disaster. It is, but it isn't. Then we've got health risk. Oh, why am I not surprised? Embezzlement, concealing the income, how it came about. Okay, I'm not seeing the embezzlement intuitively as money matters. What I'm seeing here is this is secret engagement. This is secret exchange, right? So secretly and quietly, we got to get Sebastian to calm down. So we'll give him a little bit of something. And even though looking at the ingredients and looking at the warning labels, it could be a possible health risk to him. But Mama needs to get some sleep. I need to go to bed. So we're going to take that risk, and it turns into a natural disaster because it didn't mix well with him. Okay? Oh my God, I shit you not. Boom. There you go. Sorry, but not sorry if I broke your eardrums. There it is. Confirmation. Friend came out in the reverse. No, this was not a friendly act. This was a selfish act. This is somebody... I'm kind of wondering if this was something that was from off the street. Ooh, sold soul. Yeah. Somebody selling their soul. But then we got the alive in the reverse. In other words, not alive. May Sebastian rest in peace. More confirmation. So despite the health... Oh my God. I just got to do this. I just got to do this. Despite the health risk that something raised, despite that health risk, somebody had to do an exchange and give him something, and it caused a disaster. It was a disaster, and it looks natural because it wasn't like a bang bang or anything like that. Okay? Yeah, I'm not going to try to handle that deck anymore. There was a war in that house. Okay? There was a war. A war going on. It felt like a war zone to the mom. Because he's going around singing and dancing. He's not listening. He's putting up a fuss. He's putting up a resistance. I'm going to bed. Good. But this is something... And it wasn't like he was doing anything bad, really, next to not listening. in that interview, there was something that came out about Chris, the stepfather or the boyfriend, whatever he is, okay, father figure, that he has a custody battle going on with one of his other exes. And when he was questioned about it, apparently there is some kind of criminal case there, because his comment was on that case that is outside of his relationship that has nothing to do with Sebastian. He says, I can't comment on it yet because I'm kind of bound. There's a gag order because of this or because of that. We asked to have it sealed. He said something about the police, law enforcement is dealing with it. I wonder what that is. Like, is this not his first rodeo? Boom! 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 Not his first rodeo. This stinks. Corrupt family dynasty. There you go. Corrupt family dynasty. Apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Lockdown. In the reverse. He's walking free right now. No charges. But I wonder if there's going to be pending charges against him in some other case. But it was actions of mom that caused the soul to leave the body. But the boyfriend or husband or whatever took Sebastian without his soul someplace to conceal this. Sorry, my ice cream's melting. I forgot. We got to... Yeah. Oh, I did. Corrupt family. Boom. Boom. There's government agencies involved. He's not... They're not. Neither one of them are in the clear. And I can tell you this much. Someone in the neighborhood has connections with government agencies and the justice system. They're talking. Somebody is talking about things that they've witnessed with this family to law enforcement. That's why he couldn't speak of, or he would not say, yes, we are in the clear on this. He would not say that. There's a reason. I think law enforcement is even looking at them right now. But he's not coming out and saying it. So, if I'm so wrong, why is law enforcement interested in them? No in the reverse is a yes. It's saying, I am correct. Assassination in the reverse. So it wasn't really an assassination. It wasn't something that was planned. What have I been saying? The disorientation, him being disoriented, and just kind of riled him up a little bit more, so that he was given some extra something, some extra help to go to sleep, and it was too much. Intoxication. Boom. Yeah, the dad strikes me like this. Absolutely. Egotism. The stepfather definitely has an ego. The vibe I got from the stepfather definitely screamed narcissist, control. At one point in the interview, she was talking about something, the mom was, and he went like this, like to shut her up. And he took control of the interview. You know, she's shaking and she's rocking the whole entire time. She's nervous. So I'm kind of wondering what else was going on behind closed doors. Yeah, there was definitely some family issues. And what I'm seeing here, affair in the reverse is just the two of them. There was no third party here. And there was mind control in the home surrounding the family. Home, I see that as mind control, and I see the family. Yeah. Controlled output of what is said. There is some control issues here. Yeah, he's got an ego, very narcissistic type of energy. I'm calling it out now, as it is. He's a narcissist. And I would say that I just get this impression here that everybody's a puppet to him. Do as I say what I tell you to say. Shut that kid up. You better get him in line. It's almost like I'm hearing this. Like you better get him in line before I get home. That's what I'm being told. You better get him in line before I get home. So, let's ask the tarot straight out. Are the parents responsible for his disappearance? Are the parents responsible for Sebastian's disappearance? Are the parents responsible for Sebastian's disappearance? Eight of Wands in the reverse. Two of Wands. I shit you not, the fucking Emperor. Emperor barked out some kind of orders. Like I said, he said, shut that kid up. Get him under control before I get home. Boom. King of Swords in the reverse, somebody acting unethically. King of Pentacles in the reverse. So we got somebody here, large and in charge. We got 2 other people. There's 3. Where did I see that? I saw somewhere about 3 people. I know I did. Or we got 2 people here. We got something about control. This could be just the energy or the orders being barked out. Living under really strict, stringent rules. This is a rule maker. And it's associated with the narcissist. The King of Swords in the reverse. Who doesn't act with integrity. And so a lack of honesty, a lack of faithfulness. I wonder, okay, because this affair card came out in the reverse saying that they acted together on this. But I'm wondering if he was having an affair or if she was. Just saying. Then we got the 7 of Pentacles in the reverse with the 8 of Wands in the reverse. Shutting him up ended up being a permanent thing. He was with the family for so long, then boom. Then we got the Ice Queen. There she is, Queen of Swords, with the 2 of Wands. So, she took action. She took his orders literal, and she acted upon it to quiet and calm Sebastian down. And then there was the oh shit moment. What do I do now? The ultimate betrayal. This is the ending. 10 of Swords. He's buried somewhere. I'm just saying. Then we got the... Oh my gosh. The Page of Swords. The communication. He watched everything that they did. That's him communicating. Very 2 of Cups. Very nasty. 2 of Cups. I'm telling you that he was going away on work 250 miles away. I'm telling you he had somebody. Yeah, he had somebody else acting like he was single, but unwilling to abandon his family. 3 of Cups in reverse. Definitely not faithful. Not only is he a narcissist, he's a freaking cheater and a freaking liar. I'm telling you. And I'm not seeing anything here. Let me say this too. So far, I'm not seeing any evidence of love. Anywhere. I'm sorry. You cannot get any colder than the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. You cannot get to be any colder in a relationship than the King and Queen of Swords. And the King of Swords in the fucking reverse to boot. Which tells me he's a dominant. He's a narcissist. And she's an emotional zombie. Okay? An emotionless zombie. She's an emotionless zombie. Before I close this, let's just take a quick look at their relationship. Family dynamic. But this is telling me, well, I'm gonna pull out another deck anyhow before I close this. I'm not done. I'm not stopping at the tarot. Okay, let's take a look at their relationship as a whole. Like the family dynamic or whatever. Seven of Swords in the reverse. Somebody getting caught. Ten of Wands in the reverse. There's some lying and sneaking around something that is being lied about in the relationship. Somebody got caught. But it was kind of a relief that they got caught. And it did cause a rift. Two of Cups in the reverse. There's the Three of Cups again. Two of Swords in the reverse. Mama knew that there was somebody else and she ignored it, but she's not ignoring it anymore. That's how she got Chris to cooperate. And he says, well, there was something here that she had over his head concerning an affair that he was having. She ignored it for a while. And why did she ignore it? Because of the money. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Upright or reverse, he's got money. Just in the reverse, he's a cheater. Okay? A liar. Can't be counted on. She knew it. She fucking knew it. She caught him red-handed. And she put this burden of Sebastian, what happened to him, on Chris's shoulders. So, you know, we're not getting along right now because of your little extra activities. But she grew a pair for a hot minute and said, you're going to work with me on this whether you like it or not. Because there's something about that affair that would cause Chris greatly. And with what has happened to Sebastian, she's pulling that card and she's not ignoring the affair anymore. What type of affair? I don't know if it's a love affair or there's something that he has been doing really wrong and she caught him. Under the deck, oh my God, this came out first card last time. Seven of Pentacles reversed. Caused an uprooting. Everything he saved. All the money that he's been holding on to. Chance of losing it. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. So to prevent losing that, he was forced to cooperate. Four Cups in a reverse, but he has no remorse. He has no remorse for his part in it. That was obvious with the interview. Then we got the Queen, we got the Justice card. Justice came out in that other deck. It came out here. Now I get it. There's some kind of legal contract that Chris went against that could cause him a lot of No, it doesn't have to do with an affair. Not between them. I just saw this. This has to do with his baby mama. And whatever it is that's legal or criminal, she's got... Oh my God. Sebastian's mom's got something over Chris's head concerning that. And it caused him big to the point of maybe even losing his freedom. Yeah, there's the children. Six of Cups. I can't ignore this anymore. This is how it's going to play out. There's the Queen of Swords and the World in the reverse. Queen of Swords tells Chris, I'm going to turn your world upside down. I'm going to turn your world upside down. You better fucking work with me on this. Just saying. Just saying. Now, let's see if we could pinpoint some kind of location. See if we could get a location on Sebastian. Did you finish your ice cream yet? Mine's about gone. It's almost peanut butter milk now. Reese's milk. Man, I'm really going heavy on the sweets because I got a moon latte here. It's a coffee drink. From Dairy Queen also. Yep. I'm going all out today, honey. Okay. Any indication where he's at? Crossroads. We had the crossroads here. He was taken somewhere. There was a turning point. What is that? So he had to make a decision. Chris did. Law enforcement, take a look around the crane area. Crane or some kind of heavy equipment. He works with heavy equipment. He's a crane operator. Are there backhoes? Just saying. I got the cemetery card, which is telling me a grave. Chris dug a grave. Chris dug a grave. And this was it. I'm telling you, I think this was at night. Because indulgence. Coffee house, caffeine. Isn't there a drug for autism? You know, when I dealt with Asperger's, the child that I dealt with wasn't put on medication. But a stimulant calmed him down. And we used Mountain Dew. I got coffee here. Coffee house. Stimulant. Desert. It wouldn't be a desert. There's a snake here. The prey. Looking for his prey. Snake is toxic. He was given, I'm telling you, Sebastian was given something that was toxic. But with that grave, and we got a desert, he's out in the middle of nowhere. They even searched the garbage dump where the garbage from their neighborhood would go. Did not turn up anything. There's a shallow grave out in the middle of nowhere. Laboratory. I'm telling you, it was a synthetic substance. We got factory. I keep getting his workplace. And then we got a forest. Okay. Here we go, folks. Here we go. So, yes, he drove him somewhere. But okay, let's back up a little bit. We got the coffee house here. This could even be mom and stepdad caffeinated, needing their coffee, been up all night because of this catastrophe. And I think they were up all night. I'm just telling you, I think they were up all night because this was a catastrophe. And in the morning, Chris drove with Sebastian, minus Sebastian's soul, to the workplace. Okay. The laboratory is an experiment, but I'm seeing equipment. But he drove to the workplace. For equipment. Okay? For equipment. And then from there, went out to a very, very remote location and dug a hole. Dug a hole. And that's where Sebastian was laid to rest. Because we got desert out in the middle of nowhere. Got a cabin in the forest. Was there a vacation spot that they used to go to out in the middle of nowhere? Or that Chris used to go to, maybe? But there's something there. He drove him out. He drove him out to the middle of nowhere. He made a couple pit stops to work for equipment and other places for equipment. Probably even a place for drinks to get caffeinated because he's up all night. And this all screams out in the middle of nowhere. Could be wooded. I think the desert is out in no man's land. The forest cabin is just simply out in the forest. Heavily dense wooded area. Out in the middle of nowhere. Where he dug a hole. And that's where Sebastian was laid to rest. And folks, this is where I'm dropping the mic.